The clock sent 12:07 when nails pushed into my shirt and someone covered my mouth. I pointed my ears, relieved to be a train. You turned. I saw on the clock that it was 12:06, and we noted a old rubber door opening.
A girl was at her house alone on a terrible day when she was feeling bad because she hadn't done anything productive. So she got up in the middle of the night and asked herself what I did today. And then she felt a bristle and a voice said, I know what you didn't. I know what you didn't do. Lock the door.
O título é Kushisaki Onna. If you are in Japan, be very careful when walking down a street late at night. You can receive a visit from Kushisaki Onna, whose name means the woman with the divided move. And a suggestion, don't try to run away from her, because she may not like it very much and teleport in front of you. Anyway, it's not going to be very nice for you. She appears wearing a surgical mask and a coat and then asks, am I beautiful? If you say no, she'll cut off your head with a big pair of scissors. I can get. If you answer yes, then she takes off a mask, revealing her mouth cut from ear to ear, and then the second part comes. She comes back to the question. Now what? No, é isso. If you answer changes you and you say no, it will cut you in half. And if you answer yes, then you will look just like her. As Kishisaki will also cut your mouth.
It was thou, my daughter would not stop crying, so I had to get up and visit her grave to ask her to stop and say that she needs to leave.
A woman lived alone in her apartment, but on that day, a cousin of her friend was going to sleep there because he had come to visit her family and her cousin's house was under improvements. When he was going to sleep on the floor next to bed of the woman, was already sleeping when suddenly the guy started calling her, telling them to go out, and she didn't understand anything, but he insisted. So when they were out of the apartment, even when they left, he said there's a guy under his bed, and he's already called the police, and it's better they wait out of the apartment.
One night not long ago, a young woman our age is home alone with her dog and reveling in solitude. Smart, practical, and self-sufficient. She doesn't panic when an alert on her phone informs her that a serial killer was escaped from a nearby prison. With her dog at her heels, the surveys the house, looks the doors and windows, up with her dog in bed, finishes her book, and drifts off to sleep. The girl's son awakens. She hears a distant dripping sound. Wolf awakes. She shakes the chicken faucet, but gives up and returns to bed, receiving a lick on the hand from her loyal dog in comfort. Again she's roused from slumber by the drip, feels the resin leak, and falls back to sleep. But the third time she hoops out of bed, determined to locate the source of the incessant noise, and heads for the bathroom. Uh, when she flips on the light, the scene that greets her is horrific. Her beloved dog is hanging from the shower, noosey with its throat cut. Uh, the blood dripping onto the ceramic of the tub. Screaming, the girl backs into the wall behind her and collapses, sobbing for the loss of her best friend and terrified by the unimaginable crime. Through tears she scans and assesses the rest of the room. She stands up and turns around, and there, on the bathroom wall, someone was written in her dog's blood. Women can lick